Oh, okay. I'm going to address a couple things here. First, I'm yellow. Yes, I know. More importantly, the second thing, I'm going to name you directly in case you watch this. DegenTP, I do not hate you. I actually like you a lot. I think you're a great person. I like hanging out in your stream. But some of the people in your community, and that does not exclude myself, as I said in one of my messages to you, I don't want to be a person that makes other people feel bad about being in your stream. So if I'm a shitty person and that's the way I make people feel, I shouldn't be there. If I'm bad for your stream, I don't want to be there. And not because I don't like you. It's because I want you to succeed. I want you to be successful, and I want you to have support and a good community. I don't think that I'm the only bad seed in your community. I'm not going to name names, but there are quite a few. Now, whatever. I'm just going to move on. Hopefully that never becomes a problem for you, and you are successful. Now, what else was I going to say? Shitballs. Dog shit ass fuck. Cocksucking mothers. Oh my god. Good thing I'm not monetized, because I would definitely be demonetized right now. Shitballs. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't think you're a shill. Not all the stuff that I was saying in my video is aimed directly at you or anything like that. I hope you know that. Like, look, there's a difference between, I think, like, the stuff that you did with War of the Visions and whatever, like, that's more of, like, a content creator program. I view them differently than actual sponsors. The people that I consider the ones that are sponsor chasing are more, they're definitely larger. I'll say that much. They definitely try to come off seeming way more professional. They're obvious sponsor chasers. And whatever. Look, I don't blame them. You know, look, that's the game. That's great. But it just bothers me when too many people nowadays catch sponsors and, like, are afraid to say anything bad about games because they want to get additional sponsors, they want to get additional early access and privileges and all that stuff. It's a huge problem in gaming in general that I don't want to see exist in this community. So it's just like, that's just carrying over aggression from just that mentality, that thought. Like, I really don't want to see people afraid to talk about bad things in this game just because they might upset Square Enix or something. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I just want to make sure people are getting quality reviews and they're getting the truth about stuff. Like, is this game fun? Yes. Does it hit all the nostalgia markers? Yes. Does it have problems? Oh my god, yes. It has a lot of problems. Maybe even more problems than it is worth in fun for some people. And that's not good. That's not good. I don't like that. I want the game to succeed. But ultimately, if they're not listening to feedback and they're going to keep handling situations like they just handled that one, and let the community get at each other's throats because half of them won't stop talking about the new content getting added that shouldn't have been added. None of this new stuff it all should have been postponed until they had that issue settled. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you, like, really needed more content to play, but let's be honest. They should have postponed all of that stuff. I'm not going to bore you or upset you guys by complaining about all the stuff that calculations and graphs and charts of all of the stuff that I missed in the 5 days or whatever, up to 5 days. I think it was like 4, but with my work schedule and stuff, I didn't finish anything from the prior day, and from the prior week, and yeah. Again, I don't want to bore you guys or upset you by complaining about that, but it was just bad. Way too many losses for anybody that's like a hardcore gacha player, grinder. Like you know, it's like you miss one day in a gacha, it's just like, oh fuck, I might as well quit. I just lost so much. I lost so much stuff by not logging in today. I might as well quit the game. I'm memeing, I'm joking, but come on, some of you know, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? I can't be a hardcore gacha gamer anymore, or a hardcore gamer anymore, because I'm working now, and I'm actually trying to take my job seriously and save money and work as much as possible, and I give myself time away from the game when I do. I leave the game at home, I don't play it at work, you know, so, like, I know a lot of people are out there like, oh, you're addicted, blah, blah, blah. Like, a lot of these videos, I'm upscaling a lot of my reactions and stuff for the sake of making content or a video. Sure. But I was genuinely upset as well, sure. But for the people saying, like, oh, you just need to quit, you're addicted, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I want you to understand, I play this game maybe 4 hours a day. More, if I have off, I'll play it a little more, sure. But it's not enough. It's not enough time. I'm falling behind. I'm super casual, and yeah, I haven't spent any money, and I've got no plans to. I know better. I've had games EOS on me, Final Fantasy gachas at that, EOS on me with some of my money. So, I'm not interested in letting that happen again. And do I think that, Degen, do I think that you should have boycotted the game while people were locked out? No, absolutely not, man. It's not that I think that you or anybody else should have boycotted the game, but they definitely should have been more outspoken about it being an issue and people potentially boycotting spending until it was fixed. Because even the people that weren't affected potentially had their accounts at risk. Like, if JPS is linked through Square Enix or something, he spent thousands of dollars, you know what I mean? Like, what if all of a sudden, like, just some random bug happened, one of these random updates, and he had to re-download the thing, and now suddenly he was locked out because of the link? Like, he would have been furious. So many people got locked out throughout the course of those few days. Like, the notice was hidden in the thing here. People were still getting locked out up until that last day because they didn't know about the problem. They switched devices or whatever. It's crazy, like, that this is just allowed to happen, and people are just throwing their money at this company, and I just don't want to see another MFR. Or maybe, honestly, look, I'm part of me wants to see another MFR just because it's like, the drama is so good, it's juicy. It's so good. It's gonna be so good. Oh my god. Now, look, again, I would love to eat my words and this turn into the best handled, best treated, best received gachas, especially when it comes on Steam. Because you know they're probably gonna sponsor more real content creators that are much larger. God, I hope they sponsor Asmongold, because he will rip this game a few new assholes, and that'll be great. That will be great. Ooh, but no, I mean, maybe not. maybe he'll like it. Maybe other people will like it. Maybe they'll fix all the issues. Maybe the developers will stop being shitty and get their shit together. Yeah. So I think that's about it. I addressed your stuff. I don't hate you. I don't think that you should have stopped playing. I don't think that you directly are a shill. A lot of that stuff was a generalization and more aimed at like the overall larger content creator base and the people that are like the people that in all honesty will never hear this or see this or even care because they were already sponsored and will never play this game again in their life. Which is just tragic, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather see people like you get sponsored because you are a real guy and you do keep it real, and yeah, that's about it. I think this video is long enough. Hey, I'm gonna make another video where I do some pulls. How about that? I don't want to make this video like 20 million miles long, so I'm gonna do some pulls in another video, so stay tuned. I'm yellow.